Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. Well, whenever you're flying, any series of planes, I always recommend you bring a plane that you're very, very confident with to do what you call your warm-up plane or your warm-up flight. And well, there's not one much better for me for flying jets than the Avante S 70mm. Just an absolute fabulous little flying plane. It has seen better days. It has crashed so many times, and but it's just a faithful, good flying little plane. I'm just going to take her up again. I absolutely love this plane. I've had to repair it and glue the retracts in so many times I can't count, and she still keeps on trucking. So we're going to take her up again. Her 4,000 Sokokin, got the KM model afterburner in her. I got no kind of gyro or stabilization of any type, just a 7-channel Lemon RX. Straight receiver, straight fun, straight you know what and getting, because that's what this thing does. It's a fast little jet. All right, let me get down here, put my good ear next to my precious so she can hear me. Wind is kind of across the runway, so it doesn't really matter which way I take off from. All right, actually, let me do something real quick. I didn't do it. Still need to do it, even if you're familiar. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Take off, land, flaps up. And I know flying the 100% throws, 30% expo, all the way around. Timer set for 3.5 minutes. Let me reset the time. Okay. And then I deaden the screen. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take it up, flip it. All right. Landing flaps. Bring it by kind of slow. Landing flaps down so I can see a look at that. It's just a good flying jet, it really is. Get a little bit of right aileron. Can bring it right at us and peel away towards the road. All right, go back towards the road again. Landing flaps, gear down. All right. Bring it by dirty. Everything's deployed. All right. Of course, the Avante S is just an incredible design anyways. Good flying jet. And this Avante is no exception. Lined up my runway here. All right, now for this particular jet, I don't have reverse thrust or anything like that. Only just the flaps to slow it down, but with the way this one is configured, I can basically put those doors down to almost barn doors, and it just seems to be just fine. I don't really have any loss of control. Real quick, let me look at my flap mix. I don't remember if I have any kind of a flapped elevator mix. Okay, I do. Flaps up are -100. Land or takeoff flaps are 0% with a 10% down elevator, and landing flaps are positive 100% with a 25% down elevator mix. All right, so we're gonna put in takeoff flaps from down there and take off from down there. You can see that KM model afterburner. All right. We're gonna bring it down the runway fast. And we're gonna go up with it. Flip it. Want to take it up again, flip it. All right.
Down. Take off landing flaps.
I'll start calming down a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of windy up there.
1 minute.
All right. Okay, well that's fine. Folks, if you watch our videos, if you ever see skips or where I kind of fade two pieces together, it's only because we've lost a visual of the camera or the video or the plane for just a moment. And I mean, what's the point of watching an unfocused screen? So we're going to do one more takeoff and landing, and then we'll get a battery report. All right. I'm going to leave the gear down.
Landing flaps.
And I'm going to do what I don't like to do.
20 seconds.
I'm going to land from that side. Almost kept her in the grass.
Flaps up.
All right. I just don't like landing from that particular direction. For whatever reason, that messes with my depth perception. I don't know why it does, it just does. All right.
Prop secured.
Still got 10 seconds left on a 3.5 minute timer, so 3 minutes and 20 seconds flight. See what kind of juice is left in the tank. Let me bring the plane closer to you, get off the runway. Okay. All right. To show you what all I've got inside, that is where I keep the 4000 Sokoken 4S or 6S.
There we go. I can actually see in there. Yeah.
Okay. Up there is the 7-channel Lemon RX Gen 2, non-stabilized, just a regular receiver. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing really special to it. I mean, it's got the gear. To show you what those gears, those flaps, that's those landing flaps at 100% with 25% down. Elevator mix, watch that elevator. It's on a 2-second delay. So there's not much. It's pretty simple setup, pretty simple plane. The one thing I've done is given it 2 clear coats in its lifespan, and it's got a polyacrylic mid-wax, and it's got the KM model afterburner in there. All right, had 41% left, so that's a good storage rate. Just a good warm-up jet for you to see how the air is, how it feels today, your wind direction and stuff. Just a great warm-up jet, just a great jet, period. Very simple to fly, but the Avante S is a great design anyway. It's very locked in. It's got these air fences on here, just locks the plane in. It would really benefit from a gyro because it's so small and light, but it's such a stable plane, I chose not to put one in it. Would it fly a little more locked in with a gyro? Yeah, but you don't have to have one. There's nothing that says you have to have one because this is a very stable airplane. If you look really close, the skin is very gatored. That's from me repairing the plane and trying to get all the dents out. I use a heat gun, and if you get too close, it'll make the skin gator, but at the same time, it strengthens the skin of the foam. So it's kind of a trade-off. So, all right, y'all have a good, and God is great. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then Avante S 70mm from FMS. Bye-bye.